And we're back! Another episode of Hate Watch. Joey, we should address some of the recent concerns with your health. Some of the... there's been a lot of talk about what's going on with you, and it seems you have cancer?
No, and I don't even want to try to be funny about it because there's a lot of people who are pissed off about this.
My mom was like scared.
It upsets people that understand the preciousness of life.
Right.
Yeah.
And in my mind, I kind of got lost in everything's funny. We're trying to be funny, and it's all a goof. It's goofing, goofy.
It's all a bit goof
It's a
all
goof.
the time with you.
Life's a goof.
And so I thought, let's try to do something funny. And I'm in this pocket of friends that are a little bit wild, and we laugh about everything. And so we released this, and
So you recently, you had an ad on my other show, Lemon Party, where you announced that you're sick. You don't have much more time left, and the only thing that can cure it is strange.
I said hot chicks from Instagram having sex with me. It's like my last wish. I was kind of making fun of Make-A-Wish kids, and I got
Not funny.
It's not funny.
It's not funny.
No.
Because if you've ever dealt with a cancer victim,
Ronald McDonald House stuff.
sure, exactly. It's tragic and it's painful. And it's one of the most brutal ways to die. Mm-hmm. And I've had to deal with it, and for some reason it slipped my mind, and I decided it was funny to joke about.
Have those people thought about what it's like to die with a dry dick?
Yeah.
So that's not. I don't even want to laugh at that because it's not.
Okay,
even
all
funny.
right. I apologize.
Imagine Patrick Swayze just slowly dying of stomach cancer, and he's in a lot of pain.
He went out like a fucking legend, though. Did you see his last interview on like Barbara Walters?
What did he?
We should almost
He
watch
kicks
that.
ass. I honestly,
He's like smoking cigs still,
Let's
and
not
he's
distracting from what you.
Joey,
did.
we need to get into your.
Sure.
Yeah.
You're dying.
So I apologize. I'm sorry. I was horny, and I thought this was like an easy, fast way to get a bunch of puss, and I didn't realize how many people I would upset.
We've all.
So you're
done.
you're admitting this is.
I don't have cancer.
You're faking it.
I was faking cancer. Yeah, I was.
Okay.
I was faking. Yeah.
Well, I remember you were very close with someone who you were almost like a mentor of yours who faked having HIV to get steroids.
One of my mentors when I was young who kind of taught me.
Yeah.
So it's like a learned, conditioned thing, and we should be easier on ourselves.
Sure,
You know
you have
what
to
I mean?
empathize with my plight because I've been conditioned to think that kind of behavior is okay, and it's toxic masculinity.
Yeah.
And my old sensei who taught me martial arts and weightlifting and stuff like that, he faked HIV to get really powerful steroids.
Who was that? That was Freddie Mercury?
No, Sasha.
Sasha.
I know all about this guy.
Who's Sasha?
He was my old sensei.
Faked AIDS.
So you come from a long line of faking illnesses for
fakers.
pussy. Or for drugs.
Fakers, baby.
They're fakers, baby. So you fake it.
Yes.
You come from a long line of
no.
people faking it.
I had one mentor who taught me this. I learned my lesson. I'll never do it again.
Yeah.
It's not. It was a random person
It was
that
a
I met.
mentor. Yeah.
We're all a result of our conditioning.
Exactly.
We're all a result of our conditioning, and Joey's been conditioned by men who, we're not throwing any blame. You don't throw stones in a glass house. You know what
exactly.
I mean?
Have you? Because
we've all thrown stones.
I like the idea, though.
The things I've done for pussy are insane.
I like the idea that Joey's in like the Karate Kid, like a guy's teaching him how to fake like
AIDS.
cancer or AIDS.
it's like Mr. Miyagi going like, here's how you fake
Like,
it.
you need bruises all over your body. You gotta,
Daniel-san, you're fake coughing.
it's like if your lips get swollen,
First off, you shave your head.
But honestly, I don't even want to do like silly riffs.
Should we play your ad?
I don't want to do silly riffs until let's just get this out of the way and then we can go back
so
into the wacky.
this is maybe the most embarrassing thing you've ever done.
And I got busted, and I'm sorry, and I'm
You got busted almost immediately.
I'm facing the music.
Have any of the women showed up?
I didn't even get sex off.
Oh.
It's fine. It's fine, Joey.
All right.
Hello, Lemon Party listeners. My name's Joey. You may know me from such hits as trying to break into Danzig's house.
Can you even look at this?
I can't even fucking watch.
Can't even look at this. It's an embarrassment.
I'm so sick about my behavior.
You have
This is
prison guard
disgusting
at Dachau
behavior.
energy right now.
There's a lot of people out there actually suffering, and I can't believe you did this. You fucking faked it so you could get some fucking so some girl holding a gun on Instagram can like pretend she's gonna fuck you from 3,000 miles away.
Imagine being that. Imagine a little kid in San Francisco who had cancer, and they made him Batman for a day.
You did this.
And this is your that.
You did this so some schizophrenic maniac that listens
Why
to
are
Lemon
you
Party
saying?
can hit
First
you
of all, I never
Be nice.
All right.
be nice. And nobody.
They're my listeners.
Everyone,
Be nice.
No, they're mine. A lot of them say. A lot of them say, "Hey, get Devan off the thing.
I've heard
He's
that.
an otter. He's
I've
a
seen
twink."
that.
And they
Otter and a twink.
I've seen that.
and
I'm
they,
making some big decisions coming up. I might fire myself from the show.
I'll take over. I'll get. Yeah, I'm happy with that.
You could run this goddamn fucking train.
I mean, anybody could push a couple of buttons.
Yeah,
but,
you
but
push
so
the
anyways,
buttons. Anyway,
no, everyone that messaged me was very nice and very respectful and not schizophrenic. They're all mentally healthy,
Yeah.
beautiful, successful women. And I'm sorry that I tricked them because they're caregivers. They're natural caregivers, and they saw what they thought was a sick man.
Yeah.
And wanted to have sex with
The
him.
maternal instincts.
The maternal
kick in.
instinct
kicked
They're
in.
all making the 600,000 to 3 mil range.
Yeah.
And I
every
prayed
year.
on exactly.
Yeah.
I prayed on that.
Yeah,
The
that's good.
cancer's in my balls, and it needs to be released
Yeah.
I did.
from my balls.
I said that,
He's got a prostate
sure you
that needs
did
to
that.
be milked.
and so I'm sorry.
You know.
All right, well let's finish
can't blame you.
let's finish your ad, you fucking sick maniac.
Casual bomb threats, and things of this nature. Unfortunately, I've been diagnosed with inoperable cancer, and I've been told by my doctor that I only have 3 months to live.
All
My
along.
last wish
I was making it up.
is to have sex with hot women from Instagram. I've used some money that I had pooled up to pay for this announcement.
Yeah.
This is like
Ben charged you
this is like when Rogan had to apologize. during
Ben
the
charged me
pandemic.
$700 for this.
$700.
That, by the way, Ben Avery charged me $700. for this.
He has cancer.
Ben happily took the money.
And Ben
Yeah.
thought I had cancer, and he still said $700,
Jesus Christ.
and he thought I had it.
Contact me
Buddy.
on my Instagram if you're a hot chick and you would like to have sex with me as a dying man's
What was I
last wish.
thinking? What was I
Thank you
thinking?
so much.
this looks
You
like
know-
this video looks like it's about to cut to Don Lemon, and he's like, and that's why Joey R. LaFleur is ruining this country.
You know, the thought process is of someone who's in a corner.
I was put in a corner.
You need
You have to claw your way out.
You need the cum sucked out of your dick.
No, see,
need to have
no,
your-
don't
you-
laugh. Don't laugh.
Sorry.
Don't make me laugh about this.
Don't make him laugh about that. He needs a cream pie
You need to. You need.
to cure his cancer.
You need. You
Guys.
need.
Guys,
Don't make him laugh. For
I'm in
Christ's
hot
sake.
water.
You need to
already.
empty your nuts.
He's in huge amounts of hot water.
Let's just play this thing. We're hate watching me now, and I hate
Joey
it sucks.
R. LaFleur on Instagram. Just contact me for sex, and we will work out the details in the DMs. Thank you. Thank you.
Wait, keep playing it so they can see that it was aired in the middle of a lemon party.
And then it goes right
episode.
back to.
And that's Ben Avery did that, and I listen.
Yeah.
This is why, because I trusted Ben, and I thought he could keep this stuff quiet.
No.
No.
And so it was kind of Ben's fault that people found out that I
Ben
was faking.
loves Ben for a while now has been preying on people with inoperable cancer.
That's a very like Vincent Gallo.
He
thing,
profiteers.
He's a profiteer. Yeah.
So, anyways,
So,
let's move on.
let's move on
If
from that.
anybody
Well,
who was sad about that or
mean-
upset about that, any of the women who sent me nudes, I apologize. Also, just
got nudes.
I did get nudes.
I've already gotten some
Yeah.
nudes.
I do
Has
want
that
to
helped?
say,
That's like first stage of chemo.
and so
Some
Yeah,
nudes.
when we all shave
I
our
was
heads,
telling
yeah.
them that if I'm stressed out, it expedites the growth of the disease.
Your cortisol levels.
My cortisol,
Yeah.
and I said nudes calm me down. So, but just one last
Yeah.
thing on this whole thing, and then we'll get off this forever. And I apologize. Is that because of the backlash, I'm in a kind of a vulnerable state, and I kind of need somebody to talk to about this right now because I'm like, I'm really confused and upset.
Maybe some of those
Yeah.
same women that got tricked can
Sure.
now just talk you through
Well,
it.
like a mommy.
Or it's just like whatever.
They
Like
could talk
yeah.
you through the trauma
Like a-
of lying about
Yeah, exactly.
and being caught lying about cancer.
and if they could come to Los Angeles and talk to me about it,
Yeah.
No pun intended. If you can come,
Yeah.
Come on.
If you can get on all fours,
Jesus
you know what I mean,
Christ.
and get milk from the back.
I think we all know the cure for your cancer is a milking.
Yeah.
No. But I am in this kind of a vulnerable place right now, and if
What's more vulnerable than being milked?
well, but so here's what I'm saying though is I have this weird thing where I can't open up emotionally to anyone who isn't a hot chick,
Yeah.
right, yeah.
It's been a struggle for
We've
me and
all
Devan.
known that
Yeah.
about you.
and so if any of you out there want to talk to me, it's Joey R. LaFleur on Instagram.
Because he's going to need some help
Yeah.
getting through these tough times because he got caught. He got caught.
And I apologize.
He
and
got
I
caught in
won't- I
the
will
web
never-
of lies, and he'll never do it again.
Joey got in my car today, and he had an emergency blanket wrapped around his shoulders, and he just sat in silence the entire way to Devan's. And
Joey carries
know what he
he
needed.
carries a rape whistle with him now
it's around
because he's afraid of himself.
around his
He blows it when he thinks the bad side's coming out.
to warn people.
To warn people, he goes, the goof is coming. He blows it in public. He goes, I feel a goof coming on, buddy.
He goes, oh no.
We should write a horror movie called The Goof.
The goof.
Yeah.
And it's,
Yeah.
just,
Instead
it's
of
just you lying and planting fake bombs.
It's the fog. Everyone's in a fucking grocery store, and the goof is
and no one knows what
store.
it is. Joey goes,
Everybody's-
hey, there's
yeah.
an army out there. And everyone's like, is it a goof or not?
But sometimes it's real.
Yeah, sometimes it's real. We go, oh, shit, he wasn't actually goofing.
Some guy steps out of. They tie a rope around a guy, and he steps out into the goof. And the rope comes back all torn.
They're
and
like, he's
bloody.
covered in goof.
He's got goof.
He's got goof all over him.
Yeah. Everybody's from South Dakota.
You're a big goof.
Anyways, I
You're a
apologize.
goofball.
And let's never talk about it again.
Goofball.
I hope we forget about it. I hope it's not one of these Mel
We should-
Gibson things that follows me around for the rest of my life.
It will.
I hope. I sure hope it's not.
It'll. We'll talk. We'll touch base on it in like a month or two.
Come on.
I sure hope it's
You
not.
know.
Come on. Well, speaking, I was making jokes about, like, remember when Rogan had to apologize in the pandemic for whatever? I forget what remember when they
N-word
CNN
Fucked up.
the N-word stuff,
Yeah.
but then also he didn't make like an apology. He just said like, I hate that Elton John, or who's the fucking old fag that hated him? Not Elton John. He's not a fag. He's gay, but he's a great guy.
Yeah.
Elton John was gay.
Neil Young.
Oh yeah.
Neil Young.
Neil Young.
Fuck Neil
When
Young.
all those old boomer retards were like completely out of touch and taking their music off of Spotify because Rogan was, correct about the pandemic, basically, and ivermectin. And they played his video on CNN, and they changed like the color of his face and stuff. So
make him look
he
whiter.
looked sick when he had COVID. To make him look like he was sicker when he had COVID and shit.
Yeah.
That your video was a lot like that.
That was Ben. That was not my editing. I sent it to him from my iPhone.
Ben changed it.
So he's doing weird stuff.
Much like CNN, Ben changed the video.
He tried to make me look sick. I do just want to say, a lot of this has been Avery's fault. So the people who are mad at me, Ben has been getting off scot-free on
Ben's
this.
You
running.
paid $700 to get
And
fucked
he
socially.
won't, and he won't give me the money back.
Ben's running a fucking
Well,
circus.
I mean, I don't. You
What?
got what you paid him the money.
No, I've been.
for an add-on.
No, it was in installments. So Joey
It was
actually
oh, wow.
owes interest too.
and also
he's still holding you to that. Did you sign?
He's
anything?
holding him to the interest.
he made me sign paperwork.
You have a payment plan with Ben Avery.
Yeah, it's like buying a shirt on EastBay.com.
Yeah.
You gotta.
Joey's
pay
got an
in
affirm
payments.
payment towards
Yeah.
Ben going every week.
And
But the reason I brought it up, apparently Joe Rogan's dad is talking shit about Rogan lately.
He has a father.
You told me about this before. I had no clue his dad was. I think his biological dad he hates. He was raised by.
Yeah.
so no, if you ever, so I'll give background on this because I actually know about
Yeah.
this.
What do you know about this guy?
Joe Rogan on his podcast for like years and years, starting back when he first started the podcast, he would tell stories every once in a while that would be like, my dad is my stepdad because my real dad was a crazy Italian man that would beat my mom.
He was a cop, and
He was a cop. He was like maybe a drunk, and he would beat my mom. He'd beat my mom in front of me, like punch her in the face, and he'd beat the shit out of.
Well,
like,
when you look at
kids.
this guy, that doesn't track. I mean, look at him. He looks like a great guy. he looks like he never inflicted terror upon his family back in the day.
Jesus Christ.
This guy never tortured a family in New Jersey.
he doesn't at all look like an
No,
extra
this
from
guy's-
Goodfellas.
This
Yeah.
guy's not
He looks like
responsible for Joe Rogan doing ice baths at
Looks like he's
age
about to
11.
crucify a guy on a tree in Hills Have Eyes.
This guy I would never be responsible for Joe Rogan getting into fucking jujitsu at 9 years old.
Yeah.
No. So
Why would you be addicted to DMT if that was your dad?
Let's see what he's got to say.
Me. Your father. If you lied about your father, what do you give up the world? I'm tired of it.
This is like already like Italian American, like the Scorsese film. This is like the deranged.
If they didn't love Martin,
If they didn't love him, they'd like, I'm your father. You go make those fucking movies where it moves and the people are in it. Now fuck you.
It's very like honor
fellas.
shit.
Joe, I just had enough. If you can't talk to me face to face, you're a punk ass. That's all you are. You got all the money, everything, but you know what you don't have? You don't have no heart, and I'm going to tell you something else you don't have. You ain't got 2 balls. I don't want to talk to your father because you couldn't handle me. 81.
Is there anything more depressing than watching an old guy like this in a vertical video for TikTok?
Well, I love how he's like, I'm gonna.
Is this a TikTok?
This is a TikTok. This guy's like, you're a punk bitch. Honey, turn the phone up and then put the dog filter on my face so I look all cute.
I'm calling my biological son a punk-ass bitch.
I'm trying to shit all over my biological son who's become the biggest media figure in the history of the world on his own. Honey, tilt it upwards. We're gonna do a dance after this. Fuck you. His dad is like Andrew Dice Clay.
Years old. You couldn't handle this guy right here. And when you said I beat up kids, I beat up other women, Joe Harrison was, when you fought.
He goes, they say I beat up kids, I beat up women. What's the difference between both of them? You tell me that, Joe. You tell me that, Toe Rogan. He starts calling his own son Toe. You Toe Rogan. I watched the Red Bar. He goes, I'm a bear. I support Owen Benjamin, not my son, that sack of shit, Joe Rogan.
I'm a cub.
I'm a goddamn cub. He goes, I'm a proud cub, and you're nothing. You take your ice baths, you do your DMT, you take your ayahuasca, you eat your elk. You're nothing, son. You're nothing.
In your house they knew next door. How could I get away with that?
My real father was crazy. He was like a psychotic.
God, look at this old Joe.
Beat the fuck out of my mother.
Like he would be the type of.
You owe me a big apology.
Joe, you were taken away at a very young age, okay? Unfortunately,
Who's this bitch?
his sister.
Who the fuck is this?
you did not get to grow up with the man that we were fortunate enough to grow up with, that my kids are fortunate enough to grow up with.
Smacks women.
He only raped them on holidays. You were not lucky enough to have that man in your life. When he adopted us, only if it was Thanksgiving or Christmas did we hear the knock at the door and we'd know we had to pull our pants down. But when you were in his household, Joe Rogan, that was not true. You were inflicted with bruises. You were simply beaten, Joe Rogan. He's a good man. He raped us.
You soft Hollywood queer.
You're
He
a
let us keep our
Hollywood
socks
cock,
on.
Joe. And now you think you're Mr. Cowboy over in Austin? God, these animals. I feel so bad for Joe.
Beats the shit out of kids.
When he went to college for acting, he had to take up drama.
Beats the shit.
He went to college to study fag.
He goes, what'd you learn there, little Joe? How to suck dick?
Fag 101. Sucking dick 102.
My son Joe Rogan went to college to study fag 101. How dare he? Pretending to be other people. You be yourself. You be the same person that rapes children, beats your wife. You be yourself. You don't run. You don't run from yourself, Joe. How dare you? How dare you find solace in another family?
You went to school for fag.
He took butt
So I went
fuck.
from living around these Italian.
Yeah, I know you got your doctorate in butt fucking.
New Jersey
God.
psychopaths.
He said the Italians in North Jersey were psychotic. A lot of these times, Joe, I'm 81 years old. I never met a psychotic Italian.
Yeah, because you are one, shit, man.
Yeah, who's this psychotic Italian next to you?
That's Joe's brother.
That's Joe Rogan's brother.
Yeah.
Italian psychopath Italians over here. You know what? We know one.
He goes, hey, we heard you're calling us psychopathic Italians. We're going to prove you wrong by being psychopathic Italians. We're going to make a little TikTok, and my hand's going to inexplicably make a bunch of weird fucking moves, and you're not going to know what it's coming from, but it's because I'm remembering all the black kids I killed when I was a cop in Jersey. And so that's my trigger finger, Joe. You hear that? You think we're psychos? You're the fucking psycho, Joe. You're the fucking psycho, Joe. Huh?
One thing for
The
sure,
fucking
we know
towny
family.
energy
We're
these
not caught
people
up in the.
Oh my God.
God, look at the Steelers
These
gear.
people, they robbed a bank with Jeremy Renner and Ben Affleck right after this.
Not even that.
shit
They're
over
just
here in
going down to
Hollywood and all
fucking
that,
Dave
bro.
and Buster's
We
every
down
weekend.
to real roots, okay?
Our roots.
And this man is the real root, brother. You always revert back to your.
They go, hey, listen, I need your help. We're going to go to a place. We're going to make a TikTok. We're going to hurt some people.
Whose car we taking?
The dad goes, whose fucking car we taking? They go, we're going to go hurt some people. Tom Segura, Bert Kreischer, Tony Hinchcliffe, Ari Shaffir. We're going to hurt some fucking people. Whose car we taking?
Roots, Joe. What you doing, man?
What are you doing?
Sit on the other side of the table, my man.
Oh, they want to
No
be on
cameras,
his
no
show.
nothing, bro.
This is
And
so
not me.
sad.
Don't worry, I won't
Oh,
be
this is
here.
pathetic.
I'm sorry.
We'd love to sit across from you, Joe. Maybe, we could, maybe we could, sell.
Do you have a thing where people sit across from you?
We heard you do a thing.
Post a little Buffalo Trace whiskey.
They go, we heard you got a famous thing.
We'd love to sit at a table with you.
We want to come on your show, Joe. We want to sell incest condoms.
They have condoms for incest.
This condoms specifically designed for sex from people in your own family.
Sorry that all this happened to you. From the bottom of my heart, I am sorry.
I mean,
Who are you?
Janice,
What do you
Soprano.
know about his childhood, bitch? You look 35. Well, you look 80, but
You will never know what you have missed out on in life. I love when I see the comments.
what the guy's a
They just
billionaire.
want the money. They want the money bag. I have a
they go, you think we don't have money, Joe? We just got back from CC's Pizza. We bought the whole place out, bitch.
box, Pandora's box. And if I open
We all hear you talk about your Italian food. You go to great restaurants. We just went to Romano's Macaroni Grill, you fucking fanook.
Are they threatening him, dude?
They're,
Yeah, they are.
they're threatening
They
Joe
are.
Rogan right now. His family is threatening him.
as a child.
it, Joe,
We heard you used to cry as a little baby, Joe.
You were afraid of the dark, Mr. Tough Guy.
Tough guy, jujitsu, MMA guy.
Mr. Black Belt.
Your father told me you were afraid of the dark.
Because that's where he'd rape you.
things would get really ugly. But see, we don't roll that way. Us psychopaths.
We don't
from New
roll
Jersey,
that way, Joe, even though we only roll.
Even though I'm literally a
don't
carbon
walk.
copy of Janice Soprano.
We don't roll that way, Joe, even though people have called me the inspiration for Janice Soprano. We don't roll that way, even though it is very easy to put me into a ball-shaped form and push me down a mountain.
Don't roll that way.
Italian psychopath.
Italian psychopaths.
Italian
Whether or not
psychopaths. He's prejudiced against he's prejudiced against Italians. Joe Rogan. Do you believe that? He's prejudiced against Italians. Joe Rogan.
you like
Hey,
it or not,
you're part, you're Italian.
Look at these fucking hoagies. He was raised by hoagies.
Yeah.
3/4
Gotta imagine the
Italian,
dinners
whether or
they
not he
could
likes
cook.
it or
I don't
not,
know, but you
that
better
is
look in the
fine.
mirror real quick.
You better look in the mirror real quick.
Because you look just like me.
Joe Rogan looks in the mirror, he goes, yeah, I'm a billionaire.
Yeah.
It's about time you become a man, Joe, and get to reality.
He's not a man. He's literally,
the man,
he signifies men to most men in this country that at least listen to his fucking show.
the
I mean, he's
shit.
not a,
He's eating elk and shit.
he's the ultimate man. Like, can't we be honest here? I mean, he's tiny.
He's a very self-actualized individual. That
He's an
doesn't seem to
amazing
need
person.
these reasons.
Joe Rogan is an amazing person. He's he just does a lot, and so sometimes he fucks up, I guess. But
You were wrong.
This
you
guy
were-
reminds me so much of my grandfather.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. I hated that guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I love my
he
papa,
was
dude.
Well, he was a bad guy. He treated my dad like shit.
Beat your mom.
He used to come. He was like 80 to come over and he'd beat my mom.
Beat
But he
kids.
did?
He beat.
He was a
no, I'm
cop?
kidding.
Oh, Jesus. Fuck.
He used to call like all Chinese waiters Charlie.
I mean, dude, that's like every. That's
he'd
every
be like,
fucking.
"Get over here, Charlie.
Yeah.
Charlie, let me see you, Charlie."
That's the thing. Like Gen Z guys, the people that are like 20 now, they'll never experience having like a World War II.
Well, my dad's dad used to like wake him up in the middle of the night and make him like clean the streets and do crazy things.
Yeah.
like torture.
My grandpa would just like he had polio. He couldn't fucking walk. So he would just like and he also like did a lot of like maneuvering and revenge.
So your grandfather
That
was
his
like
thing.
the king of murder ball.
He was the king. He was a big revenge guy. He liked to like get revenge on people. That was the thing about my grandpa.
Hell yeah. That's funny to say about your grandfather. Be like, he was a really
he was like-
adorable guy. Everyone loved him. He loved revenge.
Yeah, he was a big revenge guy. He fucking
He's a big revenge guy. What a funny thing to say.
He's in a wheelchair, but he talks exactly like John.
Yeah.
He goes,
Oh, no, literally.
fucking little baby John. Like I can't wait to get revenge.
He
on
goes,
your
I
aunt."
fucking can't wait to get revenge on my fucking family, dude. They're all so fucking gay, dude. Little baby John. He's like, they're all so fucking gay. And he's fucking, my fucking grandson thinks he fucking knows about guns, dude. He's a fucking queer dude.
no, he was a big revenge guy.
Revenge. I like that.
lied. We all know you lied.
So everybody's mindful on something, okay? You're looking at a real cop, real detective, okay? His record is squeaky clean. Let's just get that in
Okay.
perspective.
Joe, in front of everybody, I'm looking at you and I'm pointing at you. Come here, sit down, and me and you talk. That's it.
He goes,
I
the
won't
big.
tell no-
Aside from you, Joe Rogan, the last bum as big as you was when I trained Rocky.
He goes, you don't think I can train Joe Rogan? I remember taking Tyson up to the top floor. We'd play with the pigeons. He'd shadow box with me. I'm Gus D'Amato.
Pretty what was said. I'm a stand-up guy. I ain't like you making up stories so I can make money. I don't do that shit, especially family. I don't do
Steelers?
that.
Are
But I'm
we
going to
the-
Are
tell
they in
you
Pittsburgh?
Yeah,
Like,
I
what's
guess
going
they
on?
moved to Pittsburgh, and he's a big Steelers fan now. I don't really know.
something. Before you go here and you come here and you sit, do me a favor.
Oh, they're calling him to
Go
his
by
house.
that set of
They go,
balls.
you come here, Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
You come to our trailer.
The men that don't have their
How come Joe Rogan's brother looks like he owns a tiger and like
He looks like Mark Maron,
like
dude.
rides a carpet places? His brother looks like his brother looks like
like he should be at a coffee
his
shop in
brother
Highland
looks like
Park.
he does like a podcast in Highland Park.
He's really into blues
Yeah,
guitar.
about like rock.
Hey, listen, what the fuckers, what the fuck's up? It's Joe Rogan is, we hate him. He's my brother-in-law, but he doesn't talk to us.
Maybe we're finding out this is why Rogan and Maron have such bad blood. Like they just
Yeah.
never liked each other because his brother looks just like Maron.
Probably.
fathers can wish that they can only sit beside them one more last time. I know that's me. It's coming out here just trying to connect this selflessly, brother.
Tell you what I believe in, Joe. Family
The
is
schizophrenic
everything.
Italian ramblings.
Everybody else you meet, you think you're on Broadway, you think you're the this.
First off, family is not everything.
No.
Okay? If they're great people, they're everything. And there's another added element of like love because
Yeah.
they're your family. But family is not everything. If there's shitty family members that suck ass, it is not healthy to keep them in your fucking life.
People who say family is everything are people who are burning every bridge in their lives.
Yes.
And the only ones that stick around are the ones that have to because they're family.
You know the original
100%.
blood is thicker than water saying adage? So the original, back in the day, I guess the original term was blood of the covenant is thicker than water of the womb. It literally meant the opposite. So it meant the friends you choose mean more than the people you're born with.
Yeah, you can't choose your family.
You can't choose your family.
Yeah, exactly. You're born into it, like
Yeah.
like the mafia. Or
We're all
something.
very
Exactly.
lucky to have great family, but yeah, no, it's
No.
the dumbest sort of cliche.
Families hold
Yeah.
it over other family members like the mafia.
Extremely
does.
toxic
They hold
people,
the,
yeah.
the element of
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that biblical, like with family, your own blood.
Yeah, and then RICO charges came
Your
around.
own
These people
blood.
all fucking
You're
ran
gonna
high.
abandon your own blood, and I only raped your baby sister 7 times, and you abandoned your own blood. It's that. It's like I don't care. Hey, what? I didn't choose anything.
Yeah.
It's
You fucking suck.
you suck ass.
You suck ass. You punched me during Christmas.
The rest of my life is based on trying to ignore the fact that we share DNA.
Right. There's a biological thing where it's like, okay, you raised me, or you were around when I was a kid, so I have this connection to you. But if you're a massive scumbag,
then leave, get out, and don't fucking talk to them again.
Yeah.
It's not meaningful. The family thing,
Silliness.
You don't even know what half the people that have kids. They like, listen to the conversations they had for those fucking 9 months. They didn't want to have you. It was a mistake. They don't care. They then are like, all right, I guess we got to do this. Like, it's not. They weren't. You're not precious.
a lot of what we think of as this like love.
Yeah,
the special. It's it's chemical, biological, evolutionary mechanisms.
A lot of
keep
old
us
families,
alive as a species.
Yeah, and back in the day, like this, a lot of people had families because they needed some fucking help at their local business. They're like, let's have a couple kids. We just can make some. There's some employees in my cock.
Yeah.
There's some employees in these balls. We just raise them for 10, 11 years, and then they can stock the shelves.
Yeah, they could be bag boys.
That's it. It's like, you don't love them. You just you're feeding them so they're healthy enough to fucking work for you.
Yeah.
You think you're that? Everybody else is a bus ride. You get on and you get off.
Oh, he's like quoting. What is this? Like he's talking. He's like this is like Charles Barkley talking about Kevin Durant.
The family is after all these years.
Oh,
They
what was
barked at me, barked at me, barked at me.
What?
I'm barking back. But Joe, you know what you're gonna see?
Well, you look like a bloodhound, so.
You're gonna see the real me. Your real father now.
Yeah, so the first time ever, where were you?
Yeah,
where have you fucking been?
He goes, oh, wow, finally, at 85, I can see my real
Would have
father.
been nice when I was trying to learn how to throw a ball.
When I was on news radio,
Yeah.
you could hit me up a couple fucking times.
Would have been nice when you weren't trying to open cans with my mom's teeth. You fucking piece of shit. Fuck old guys.
Yeah.
Fuck old abusive pieces of shit. It's the reason my dad, wasn't great.
That entire
I love my
generation,
father, but all these old fucks, old DNA cocksuckers. Fuck you, you old DNA piece of shit. We're not in the old country anymore.
That entire generation were just alcoholics.
Yeah.
They were all just alcoholics who had no emotional intelligence.
I think the reason he's finally coming out and doing a video like this is because he's probably been drunk for decades. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But I think this is like early stage dementia.
Oh, right.
And then
like the stage of dementia where you really want money.
And the family, and the whoever that lady is, and then the brother, they're all desperate enough. They're all at a point in life where they're like, brother he's huge. Yeah. We can make some money, like we should be on his show. Like we could do a TikTok and say you're his dad and like that type of shit.
Well, imagine how boring their lives are. So if they're sitting around in Pittsburgh or wherever they move to, and their brother is Joe Rogan, who is on CNN every day. He's the biggest news story on the internet, nonstop. Of course, they're talking about him all the time.
Right, of course.
And this old, manipulative psycho is sitting there going, that cocksucker lied about me. Mm-hmm. And just stewing and sowing dissent. Yeah. Until it erupts into this video.
Oh, by the way, after the cameras went off, he goes, I don't even think he's my kid, that little midget. He didn't get that DNA from me.
Even this 80-year-old man can't escape Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like people usually they can age out of things. Like this guy doesn't know who the fuck the random TikTok star is, but he can't escape Joe Rogan. No one can.
Exactly.
Yeah, it must be torture to him.
It's
like an
Joe,
Edgar
Joe
Allan
got
Poe
so
story.
famous to the point he's the only type of fame that could get to that fucker. That could come across this old man.
Kind of sick.
It's kind of amazing.
Kind of badass.
He's a G.
Yeah.
Top G. So apparently Andrew Tate has cancer or something.
Really?
Yeah,
is that why he's shaving his head all the time?
He has lung cancer or something. Yeah. They said today. I think they're lying. I think they're trying to get him to a hospital in Dubai.
Right. That's every lawyer.
Oh, really?
That's the classic. My client can't. We're not getting him out of jail. He's dying. Mm-hmm. Let him go to a hospital.
He's got a cough. And
yeah.
So they're like,
yeah.
God, him and his poetry on Twitter is really just pathetic.
I still get his emails every week. It's pretty sick.
You get Tate emails?
Yeah, I signed up for the Tate thing just so I get the emails. They're hilarious. It's like his emails from prison.
He's like, last night he didn't use lube.
He's like some faggy Nelson Mandela. Like he's writing like the worst things possible. It's hilarious.
He is like he's just like a pathetic, like gay, like Pablo Neruda in prison.
He got like human trafficking charges, and he's like, I'm still good. He's videos of him beating up women. It's insane.
It's like, now I have lung cancer. But being a top G will fix it.
Joke.
Our family is that we're very, very close. No matter what goes on in our family, it has always stayed within our family. This whole
this family
thing, something
shit's so
very
fucking
new to
gay.
us. This is the only.
Oh, they use it. It's a trump
so
card. The family thing is just
it's
the big trump
ridiculous.
card.
She goes, by the way, Joe, my new name is Parvani.
To respond to him because we've contacted him privately. He doesn't want to hear what we have to say. He doesn't want to hear a story. He doesn't want to hear the truth. But here's the thing.
There's no truth.
When you make an accusation,
Why the fuck would he care?
Why would he give a shit?
Give it all. It's been decades.
His
You're a
truth is his
stranger.
childhood. Did you fucking contact him when he was trying to go up at the Comedy Store at 25 years old?
It's too late.
Yeah.
You missed it.
Were you hitting him up before he got Fear Factor?
there's no proof. There's no truth to what you're saying. So we have a box full of proof, Joe.
A box?
We have proof from the Attorney General's office.
What?
We have proof from the police department. We have
his
proof
record.
from legal cases. Whatever you said, my father's a psychopath. My father beat
That's his. Oh, that's his. Like,
I think half
He had
sister.
other kids later, of
children.
course.
My father beat women. My father beat your mother. We have proof, Joe, that it never happened.
How do you have proof of a fucking childhood?
Yeah,
You
it's
can't
silly.
prove something
Makes no
didn't
sense.
happen.
It's absolutely silly. And also, like, you know, the responding police officer.
It makes no sense.
Yeah, imagine the cops responding to a fucking domestic abuse charge from a cop in the fucking 1970s or when the fuck this happened. Yeah, of course the cops are going to be like, you know, he's fine.
Like we had 24-hour of monitoring, video monitors. We know every moment of your childhood, Joe.
Joe,
There couldn't have been a beating because we tracked it.
Joe, we tracked you your whole life. We saw the Truman Show. We thought they stole our idea.
Real proof, legal proof. Where's your proof?
We got
My
a
father
camera
wants-
in your toilet, Joe.
In your toilet, Joe. We
You're
have
nuts, Joe.
hundreds of hours of footage of your fucking tank.
It's 25 minutes alone with you. No cameras, nobody around.
And Joe, do me a favor when we meet. Bring your...
It's not gonna happen.
Yeah, he's making a lot of assumptions right
Do me a favor when you meet. Yeah, I'll make sure not to fucking piss on your grave, retard.
report card from the college you went to, the drama school. I know you had to pass that test.
There's two parts of the story.
What the fuck was that?
Because he doesn't know what to do, so he keeps making gay jokes about him going to school for acting and drama.
Well, he's also saying that Joe's acting.
He's a drama acting.
So he's,
yeah,
when he says that this guy beat his kids and his wife, it's an
That's a
acting
good
job.
point. Joe is like a brilliant, like Daniel Day-Lewis level actor, and you can see
Yeah.
that in The Zookeeper.
Oscar-worthy performances in news radio.
Yeah, news radio. Yeah.
Okay, so for all you Joe Rogan fans out there, Joe's been telling his side of the story for 27 plus years. Now it's time for the original Rogans to tell our side of the story.
Right.
Unfortunately, Joe didn't want to address that because he doesn't know how. So we have to address it with you
Yeah,
on
he
social
doesn't
media.
know how.
We go, listen, we've heard the guy. He obviously will never make a living speaking. That's sad for
Yeah, it's
Joe.
pathetic, yeah. What's the top comment?
Yeah, so this is the first comment. Damn, so what they're really telling us is Joe is 100% right about everything he said about them.
Yep.
Amazing that they made a video to prove his point for him.
Yeah, they have no idea how they appear in that.
Wow, I just gained a lot more respect for Joe after seeing where he came from. Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Keep it up. Keep it up, you old country retards.
Fucking guinea retards.
Keep it up, you fucking idiots. It's the type of guy that, like, if he has a deaf kid, he like snaps at him at the dinner table.
Yeah.
He's like, he doesn't hear. Wake up! I was talking to you. And the kid's like, nah.
Oh, whoa.
Whoa, Joey.
Oh, it worked
that
out.
rum.
Perfect amount.
That was
Perfect
great.
amount. Perfect amount. Did you guys?
What was that video that you just had up?
What was this?
No, with the
Chris-
the farting.
Oh, yeah, pull that up.
You want to watch chiropractic farts?
Yeah, give me that.
There's a lot of chiropractors out there.
That's some good
and
shit,
They're,
though.
Hell yes, brother.
That's
They're
some good
making
shit,
people
dude, yeah.
chiropractors. I didn't know like their main thing was to make hot women fart.
They got hot, juicy asses with big, thick, foggy farts that need to come out of them.
Yeah.
I pray to God, John, if this is fake, you can't.
Dude, I
I'm
was
gonna be so mad at you.
Dude,
This
I
is
was
one
watching
video.
this.
We'll see.
All right,
We'll
let's
see.
watch this.
Is that farting?
I don't know what that is.
Oh, that was so fucking fake. That was
No,
so
no, no.
fake.
Go to the other ones where they making them bend on their side and shit.
Chiropractors
God
fart.
damn it, John.
No, there was one. The one I sent in the fucking group chat.
Devin, go to that one.
Go to that one,
don't know what
dipshit.
that one is.
Why are you sending them?
All week I send videos. All fucking week. I send good stuff. I got Twinkosaurus. Right?
Twinkosaurus was amazing.
I got Twinkosaurus. I got Joe Rogan's daddy. I got all this shit. There we go. This is the position. Yeah. Dude, I
She
want
laughed.
that.
She
I
knows
want
she
that
farted.
so fucking bad, dude. Like, I don't know what's in me.
A nice soft breath in.
This is it. Yeah, this guy kicks ass. He has all the mics set up for the
Just
farts.
relax here. Just kind of sink in.
This guy's creepy.
Good, just like that.
Not real.
Fake, but that was go back. That
Look
was
at all
so
the
fake,
mics.
but
Look
that
at all
was
the mics.
so
That's
funny.
fake, but that's a really
It's
good.
still
fake
funny.
fart.
I'm such a stupid idiot.
This fucking Professor X is just out there making people fart.
I'm so stupid. I know it's fake, but it's still funny.
I don't know though, but the mics.
So I want your stomach.
No, dude, that was
This
fake.
looks like the position, dude.
Forward. That's good. You're gonna keep that hooked.
Keep it hooked.
Good. Deep breath.
Keep that hooked. All right, now keep my cock in your mouth. Okay.
That's good. Deep breath in.
John, this
Let
is
the
so
air
fake.
out. Chin up a little bit, and then open your
I
mouth.
want to believe you. That's
John,
That's
John, you idiot.
Listen, what we got to do is we got to get a chiropractor and set me up in that. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
and then we'll find out.
You'd shit all over his face.
Projectile
You
diarrhea.
just projectile diarrhea all over him. These are fake, John. God, you're an idiot.
I don't know, man.
God, you're a dunce.
Listen, dude,
You
listen.
thought those were real?
Hey,
those are
fuck you,
obvious
dude.
fake farts.
Hey, listen. I'm trying to find the hottest shit I could find.
Well, you missed the mark on that one.
I missed it a little bit.
The
I got, you know,
hottest
I
shit.
can't be 100%
Now you
can't be
got
100% all the time.
cocky with the Twinkerous video, and now you think that everything you find is going to
I've
be
been
gold.
sending videos that I think are good.
That was a fake video.
I think.
All right, I want to get into this. Did you guys remember when we on the
Yeah, this
show a long
bitch.
time ago we did a whole thing about this one woman that works for the LAPD, and she was like pretty hot, and she like killed a guy. She's like really into guns, and she joined the LAPD, and then shot a guy.
Classic episode.
Killed him. Classic ep somewhere. I don't know. But so Tony McBride, that was her name, is an LAPD cop who killed Daniel Hernandez in a mental health crisis in 2018. Yeah, that's
Yeah, he
right.
was having a real mental health crisis with a fucking knife.
That's right. Yeah, she
Yeah.
She killed a guy with a knife.
Yeah.
Her sister, Jacqueline McBride, LAPD cop, she became LAPD too. And she just killed a woman in Rampart.
Oh, she's
So-
in Rampart Division?
Yeah. and
Oh.
So this is the girl that initially, this was the starter kill, and her sister joined too and also started killing. There's the family of killers. There's these sexy serial killers that keep joining the
Well,
LAPD.
women shouldn't be cops.
Looks kill.
Women shouldn't be police officers because the
I agree.
physical threat you have to be okay. Women are more likely to pull their fucking guns out because they're physically smaller. It used to be you had to be 6 feet or up to be a cop in LAPD. Now it's like you get these 5'5" retards, and now they're letting women in. They shouldn't be cops.
I
They're
don't
gonna
really
shoot guys
understand
way
why
quicker.
women are cops. I don't get it.
If a guy's physically imposing and he's going to beat the shit out of you, right?
Yeah.
The guy who's also his size, who's also a cop, might be like, okay, I'm going to tussle with this guy, versus the woman who's like, yeah, he's going to kill me. I'm going to shoot him immediately. Women shouldn't be cops. You're just going to get a lot more dead people on the street.
It's the same reason that men who don't know how to handle themselves physically shouldn't be cops.
Yeah.
Because they get intimidated, they get scared,
Yes.
and they start shooting. And that's for like a long time. I've been saying that,
Attractive women should be considered the same as fat men in the police force.
well, they're all weak people, physically weak people.
Physically weak.
Oh, women?
people
Yeah.
Physically weak people should not be cops.
Yeah.
The only like female cop should
be over 6'1".
Like they should be huge.
Yeah.
They should be.
Big
They should be.
Or that chick that had
Viking
sex with all the other
Yeah.
cops.
Oh, that one. And that bitch, that lady that had sex with all the cops. Now she's claiming rape.
Yeah, okay.
She's claiming
come
like
on,
she's claiming that
relax.
they groomed her.
the
like
whole
like,
station raped you.
Yeah, the whole state.
Yeah.
5 of them over and over again.
You're a cum addicted, filthy slut cop.
Yeah.
Stop acting like you got raped. You were addicted
You
to
got
cum.
fucked. Nobody gets fucked on a boat in a gangbang.
Cum addicted, filthy slut cop should be like the name of the punk band.
There was a great band called Fag Cop for a while.
Welcome. Cum addicted, filthy slut cops have arrived.
1, 2, 3.
It's like Green Room. Yeah, no, they shouldn't be. Women shouldn't be in any position of power.
No. 100% agree.
All right,
I had a
moving
girl,
on.
Yeah.
I had a girl tell me recently, we're doing like this weird game, like if you could go back in time and kill anybody, who would it be? And I was like, Hitler, of course.
Yeah.
What'd
And
say?
she said,
Harvey
Susan
Weinstein.
B. Anthony.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh,
And
why?
I said, what?
She made the flag, right?
She was like a woman, a hero of women. And so I said, what are you talking about? And she goes, well, because I could have just been staying at home and not working. She fought for us
that
to be.
bitch fought
Wait,
for,
was the suffragette?
Yeah.
That was Susan, yeah.
That is annoying. I get that.
That
I
was
get
going to
that.
happen eventually. That happened in England.
Imagine
long before.
wanting to work. Hilarious.
Ridiculous.
God,
And now they
just
don't want. They still
another-
don't want to work. It's insane.
We got you.
Yeah.
We got you.
If I could sign a paper right now that says I can't vote, but I don't have to work,
yeah, easy.
signed.
Easiest decision.
I would
made in my
happily
life.
be subjugated if
Oh,
it meant I
God,
don't
yeah.
have to work. Go ahead, call me whatever you want. Put me in whatever.
I'll make you steak
box
every
you
night.
need.
Not even reading the terms. I agree.
I agree.
Sign.
Next.
In perpetuity, buddy.
It's like updating iTunes. I don't give a shit. Fucking, I'm supposed to want to work. That's just so funny.
His fucking skirts.
Wanting to work. Also, it's what's hilarious is people that work. We all work, obviously, but like that. Anybody working that also still has that mindset of like, I don't fucking, nobody tells me what to do, brother. I fucking do what I want.
Yeah,
I'm my own man. Really? You get paid 2 weeks after you work.
Yeah, insane.
You get paid 2 weeks
We should clock
after
out.
you already did the shit. You should get
Yeah.
paid immediately
Yeah, it should
after
be a
the day.
constant
The second you
transfer.
clock out, that should be in your fucking bank
If
account.
you work for Target and 2 weeks go by, you work for 2 weeks and you die the day your paycheck's due.
Yeah.
That means you died and you spent the last 2 weeks of your life doing volunteer work for Target.
Yeah.
How rich has
We're
Target gotten?
all cucks.
By the way, how much money has Target pocketed on dead guys?
Tons. Imagine Walmart, dude. All those greeters.
Oh God, they're
God,
dying. They're dropping like flies.
Yeah, that's like they're the overhead.
Oh yeah,
on greeters.
Walmart.
Very small.
Walmart
They
has
hire the
corpses.
deadest guys.
Yeah. They got mass graves in the back.
If you go to a Walmart, you walk past a 110-year-old man sitting at the stand, like letting you in and out.
The mortality rate of a Walmart greeter is like that of a World War II frontliner.
No, they're like out of like 300. They're like,
It's like-
there's oracles
It's like
standing at the
behind
door
enemy
of Walmart.
lines, like when they're taking pictures of the mass graves from the F-16. They're flying over Walmart. It's just mass graves with greeters in the back.
Walmart has their own graveyard with those
Yeah,
white.
there's like a
stones.
Russian guy with a sniper rifle walking behind Walmart.
Oh man.
Who is that? What is that filthy whore's name, by the way?
if
Tony
you're
McBride.
Tony McBride. if you-
Jacqueline McBride's her sister, who just also got a confirmed kill.
Put her on the screen because
Yeah.
what a hot piece of ass
Yeah,
she is.
Joe,
Who did she
if-
kill? She killed a man.
She killed a
Yeah.
mentally disabled man.
Jesus Christ.
Who can sympathize with her more than Joey? So
I would
if-
let her do whatever she wanted
Yeah.
to me.
She killed a mentally disabled
let her
man.
double tap you on the chest.
Oh, please.
Obviously, the guy she killed was retarded for the pussy. Pussy so good it made him retarded.
Hot pussy got me acting strange.
Did you guys see this video of this guy? He started like trying to like rally people at an airport because he was angry, and he started singing "Not Afraid" by Eminem.
No,
to get people into
amazing.
it. Oh God, no!
Everybody turn their video on. I'm not afraid. Everybody, come take my hand. This world together.
Oh, dude, full screen this.
Storm. Everybody, come take my hand. This world will rock together.
Oh, dude.
He thinks the whole airport's gonna join.
Yeah.
Let's bring a little Detroit to town.
Not afraid, I got pre-check. They didn't abide by my TSA pre-check.
In his mind, there's going to be a pilot and a stewardess singing with
He
him.
thinks they come out, and in his mind, he thinks they lift him up, and he starts rapping.
The bartender at the airport bar starts singing. It's just like there's a family from Wisconsin with their luggage.
I'm not afraid to take a stand. Delta Airlines is fucking up.
A little bit of Radiohead. Amazing Grace.
He's going through like a shuffle
like,
of
"That one
like
didn't
unifying songs.
Does he think Radiohead did Amazing Grace?
This is a guy that hangs out at a park, and a couple of times in his life, he's gotten guys at the park to sing along with him.
Yeah.
And so now he thinks, I
Guys
could
at the
do this
bar.
again. You know, I could get this going again.
Yeah.
And it didn't work
And it
this
did
time.
not work. It did not work in the terminal.
How sweet the sound.
This is a song written for slavery, by the way.
Yeah, he's singing Amazing Grace, and he's like, we all know this one. It was by Yellow Card. Come on. Remember that slave anthem that was done by Blink 182?
Go ahead, pull your gun and put a
He goes, come on, everybody. Come on.
You saying put your gun to my head? That'd be so sick if a guy walked over and blew his brains out.
I'm not afraid.
He's still got...
Everybody.
Oh, this poor
Come
guy.
take my hand. Walk this world together.
Through the storm.
Through the storm.
Everybody, come take my hand. This world will take together. Through the storm.
Imagine being like, imagine if they let this guy on the plane. You're like, this guy's on he's on my flight.
Like he calms down, he's like, okay, my bad.
He
Yeah.
goes, all right, I got it. He goes, I got it. He goes, I learned my lesson. And you're like, you're sitting next to him on your flight, 6 hours to New York. You're like, oh God.
And he's like, what do you do for a living?
He's like, I'll take the chicken. He's watching Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Yeah,
eating
he's
his
like,
chicken
kind
dinner.
of, what do you guys have? You guys have any IPAs?
Everybody, come take my hand. This world will take together.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Oh, he just broke his own glasses. What a statement
Dude,
he's
he's
making.
wigging out, man.
And
Well, he realized
They should have, when you go through TSA and they scan everything, they should do a brain scan.
A mental health
They
scan?
should do a mental
Yeah.
health scan. Because it's insane. Like, it would be better if this guy snuck in bombs than himself. Like, him being him is worse than if he snuck in weapons.
I'd rather be sitting next to a shoe bomb than this man.
Easily.
I'd rather
Yeah,
be
yeah.
sitting next to a fucking guy from, like, Uganda with a bomb in his shoe than this man.
Uganda. The fuck? The classic bombers from Uganda.
Uganda.
Wasn't there a guy, wasn't the shoe bomber, wasn't he African?
I believe he was Pakistani.
Could have been like you.
I thought he was from Africa.
You might be right.
Yeah, he could have been.
You seem confident in a weird way.
Yeah, no, I think you're right.
I'm right.
But you're so wrong crazily all the
So
time.
goddamn right, I'm wrong.
Look it up. Let's just look this up. real
Shoe
quick.
bomber?
Shoe bomber.
What do you look like? He could have been Somali. Let's say Somali.
Those guys aren't making bombs.
Somali?
He was like,
Looks like fucking. He does not look.
Yemeni?
he's like, come on, this guy.
Is that the lead singer?
What is
System
this
of a
thing?
Down?
We're not going to tell by looking at him.
Dude, he's got some sick ass Nikes. What are
What
those?
was his name?
Richard Reed.
His name was Richard Reed?
Richard Colvin Reed, also known as the shoe bomber of the failed shoe bombing, on a transatlantic flight in 2001. Born
What terror group? I could tell you.
London. No, born in London.
Yeah, what terror group though? What terror group?
I don't know.
I could tell you. Was it? Who was it?
I knew DC was giving bad info again.
Well, because he looks kind of. He looks like he
Full
got.
screen it real quick.
He looks
Or let
like
me
a big
see.
fan of Black Star.
What terror group radicalized him?
Islamic radicalization. He joined the Brixton Mosque.
Okay.
Finsbury Park Mosque in North London.
Yeah. Where did he
by
fly
Abu
to?
Hamza Al Masri.
Where did he fly to?
I have to piss my nuts off.
Yeah.
One of the leaders of the foiled plan for he was trying to bomb the American embassy in Paris.
Yeah.
He spent 1999 and 2000 in Pakistan. And
There we
trained
go.
at a
Okay. Yeah.
terrorist camp in Afghanistan.
There we go. Yeah. Okay. So he was. Yeah.
He looks fucking.
So what happens is they go to a mosque. It's a risky mosque, and then they fly to fucking wherever the bumfuck retard town in Pakistan or Afghanistan. They learn how to make bombs and shit. That's how it always happens.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, fuck. I thought wasn't there? I think there was an African guy that tried bombing a plane.
Oh yeah, dude.
Bombing
Al Shabaab and Boko Haram.
African bombing plane. Well, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I just blamed Africans for nothing.
Yeah, it's
My
okay.
apologies, folks.
We've been doing it since the dawn of time.
What do you want out of me?
Nothing.
How you been,
You got those
Johnny?
big old BLs, dude.
How's the dating field going for you, pal?
The dating field? Ooh. I'm kind of taking it easy. After getting out of I'm focusing. I need to clean my room. Number one. Number two, I need to lose the fucking. I'm getting JP on this one. I gotta get my life together. I gained like 20 pounds. I feel fucking. Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah, you gained some weight.
You
got to get back on track.
I gotta get back on track. So I'm focusing on jits and just fucking focusing on myself, basically.
Good.
But yeah.
You seeing any? You got any numbers from the bar?
No, not yet. I'm just relaxing.
Who was the lady lately? Wasn't there somebody like last week? You said.
Well, there's some people.
Okay.
I'm coy. Joey's the pussy announcement
You're being
guy.
such a coy.
I'm a coy little.
fuck.
I'm a coy. Joey called me a Southern Belle on the way here because I'm like, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm a coy little Southern Belle.
Sure. Sure. You're nothing but a Southern belle. You eat like a Southern belle.
That's goddamn, dude. I fucking
Enough of you and the Doritos already. You gotta stop sending Doritos messages.
No Doritos, dude. They never got back to me.
Sean wrote Doritos an email.
I wrote an email
because their new flavor is so good. He wrote them an email.
I wrote an
What
email.
what was the flavor?
It was the new barbecue flavor.
The new barbecue.
I wrote him an email and they thought I was complaining, but in reality, I was sending them a compliment.
Why they think you were complaining?
Because I think
they're not very good
I think they auto realize. Oh no, I got one email back. So okay, I wrote Doritos an email, said this barbecue chip's the best fucking barbecue chip I ever had. And then the first email I got was like, I'm so sorry that you had this experience. We'll fix this. And then the second email I got back was from like a Pakistani guy, and he was like, listen, dude, thank you so much. And like we make Doritos for people like you. It was phenomenal.
Oh, that's like a sad state of affairs in our lives.
Whatever. It's when I was a kid, I think I talked about this on the night.
Joseph,
yeah.
come take a seat.
Yeah, I wrote a gun company, a fan letter, and they sent me a bunch of cool swag.
I gotta be too. Why don't you two?
Oh, is this Otter Free Radio?
Why don't you two bears do some Otter Free?
Otter Free Radio. Get in the power seat, Joey. All right, what are we looking up that's Otter Free?
What were you guys just talking about?
Devin's trying to get answers about the dating scene from me, and I was like, I'm a coy little Southern belle, like we talked about on the way over here.
So you weren't giving details?
Nah, buddy, I don't kiss and tell.
No, don't do that. No, you're like, listen, you're taking some time. You just got out of a big breakup.
Yeah, I'm doing my thing.
He's a gentleman. He's got to recover from a breakup.
I'm heartbroken.
He's a sweet little bear.
I'm a heartbroken. I think about positive things.
Yeah.
About every ex of mine. I think about when I made them laugh and when I made them happy.
You focus on the positive memories. And
absolutely.
You
That's what carries you.
Sure.
I think a lot of guys, they get negative and they start hating women and shit, and it just turns you into a big fag. So
you start listening to Andrew Tate videos.
You start listening to Andrew Tate videos. You think it's like kind of like porn isn't a reality when it comes to sex. These guys, they watch like Andrew Tate and they think that's like a reality when it comes to relationships. It's just not the truth.
Big point here is that John is a gentleman. Mm-hmm. Went through a breakup recently. He's single. If you're a hot chick out there and you're tired of guys with faking cancer and stuff like that, I would hit John up. John Badman. I was about to start getting into it. John Badman on Instagram. I would. 2 Ds.
What I like is the boys. That's what I like our fans to hit me up about. If you got an industrial accident videos, if you got fucking guys getting executed in the Ukraine or some shit, hit me up with that. That makes my teeth white.
And I apologize for trying to do a pussy announcement, but you're single.
On my behalf.
And what am I supposed to do?
It's okay.
I love all your exes. I love everybody. I'm just saying.
There's one we don't love, but that's fine.
I don't like any of your
T-Bone.
exes.
T-Bone, fucking Jesus. Oh, we can't talk about her.
Whatever. All I'm saying is I love everybody.
Even John's,
We're moving on.
even the women John's dated have to be named after food. John's like, well, there was McRib back in 2013. Then I
Shamrock Shake.
Then I was with T-Bone. Shamrock Shake just broke up with me.
I'm not even over Hoagie, dude.
What do we got?
Man. Well,
how long have we done?
We could.
I'm not trying to wrap it up, but how long have we done? Because I have an idea for something.
We've done about an hour.
Oh, fuck off! Really?
So John's Gun Corner.
I think.
Oh yeah.
Do a little John's Gun Corner.
I have one question I want to get to, but you guys.
All right, you guys have the questions because I couldn't find. I have some questions on my phone.
I have one that's actually a good question.
I got a bunch.
All right.
These cocksuckers.
Well, we're back and we're back. We hope you enjoyed the show we just did, folks. We're about to enter into a little segment called John's Gun Corner. This involves a man with little to no experience with weapons.
Zero.
Giving advice on weapons. If you're entertained, we're entertained too. This is John's Gun Corner, starting right now.
Oh my God!
Oh my God! Where'd you get the AR?
I don't know, John. Go.
Joey,
do it.
Oh, should I read mine?
No.
This is a good one.
You can't moderate your own gun corner.
I like this one. It's a good
nobody
one.
gives a fuck what you want.
No, it's like a good.
You can't. You don't know what's good about.
I know what's good. You son of.
Let me see yours. And
It's a good one. It's a good one. It's a good one.
You guys got the questions?
Oh,
Come
this
on.
one sucks. I know it. This one. John is so delusional about what's funny about
All right,
Gun
whatever.
Corner.
Fuck it. Play it. Run it back. Let the boy.
We're going back?
No.
Let's do one more song.
Okay, one more song.
Well, week after week, the people hit up the big man for questions about guns. Oh, yeah. John's Gun Corner is overtaking lives. It's taking over the country. It's taking over Hate Watch. It's a big man who lives on Doritos and Red Bull. You're asking him for advice on things he never uses, folks.
Tactical strategy from a man who shits the bed.
Yeah.
You want advice on tactical strategy? You go straight to Big Fat John.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Welcome to John's Gun Corner. Okay, here's one. First one. This is in no particular order. He's got two guns on his hair.
Yeah.
He goes, ask John what his favorite World War II weapon was.
MG42.
Let's see how smart this fag really is.
MG42.
From Creds. What is it? What's so good about that? What is it?
It was just the light machine gun the Germans used to fucking slap shit. It had such a high rate of fire that the U.S. Army put out a training video telling soldiers not be scared of it.
What did they give them a particular thing to look out for? Was it like watch out?
Well, it sounded like a chainsaw when it was going off. It was like the MG42 is just the sickest. Like,
so it was basically like here.
It's still used today.
They're like, this sounds more intimidating than it actually
its bark is stronger than its bite. I think. Was an actual quote from the
but it's like not accurate.
Or no, it was a good ass weapon. Yeah. But great light machine gun.
Okay, I like that answer. Yeah. Okay, here is another one. Props to John for being in the Verdun of food service. Which gun would he find the most?
That's a great reference. Thank you.
Verdun, good job.
Yeah. Which gun would he find the most satisfying to mow down the entire bar during a rush?
Okay, listen.
You don't answer that on YouTube.
I've said this many times. If allegedly I had to like use a self-defense weapon in the bar, if somebody was like in my face or something, the most satisfying to me would be like a little like detective gun,
like a hooker gun.
Yeah,
the little like the guns of like a
one that
little hooker's boot.
Yeah, something you'd kill that. Just put them in the stomach and just they feel it.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
38.
Exactly. Very good, John. Thank you.
Okay, so here is the one that you wanted to read, because this guy sent it to me as well.
He's a great dude. Let's talk this. I think it's a nice.
He goes, John, huge fan, and this is so boring, but
say their names.
It's a real one. No, I will. But
I thought about this one all day.
This is such a boring fucking question because it's a real one, and I love this guy. I love this guy.
Good guy.
He goes, John, huge fan. I have a question for you. Which one would you say is the most iconic weapon? The AK-47 or the M4A1? Why? Cheers from Chile, South America.
He's from Chile, dude?
From Chile, bro.
Damn.
Go.
What's his name?
What's his name?
JP.
JP Ryder Morgan.
I love that guy.
Love that guy. Just subscribe to the Patreon. Congrats,
we got
pal.
good boys.
Congrats. We got some good boys on the page.
AK-47 is, I think, for sure killed more people. Like
which one's more iconic?
More iconic? That's such a hard question.
AK-47.
I'm leaning towards AK.
It's like defending a mall.
I'm leaning towards AK.
More iconic? Why? Just because
it's killed more people. It's been used in more rap videos. It's fucking more dangerous. Like it's the bad guy gun. Although the AR is just like, and I assume he meant by like M4A1. He meant like the AR platform or whatever. But yeah.
Okay.
Well, you heard that answer. You loved it because it was on John's Gun Corner. Oh, yeah, John's Gun Corner. Oh, yeah. He's on an all-liquid fast, folks.
Yeah, I'm fast.
But that doesn't cut out rum.
I'm drinking rum, dude.
He's drinking rum. He's drinking Perrier. He's drinking cum. It's the All Liquid Fast by John on John's Gun Corner. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Give me a naughty one, dude. Give me a bad boy.
I'm a bad boy. I'm holding a gun on my friend right now.
Allegedly, YouTube.
And you love it, YouTube.
That's
Allegedly.
a BB gun.
Oh, God, I have a very good question.
Yeah.
Pause.
Give me the best one.
Pause.
Yeah,
this is the best, and I have to actually stand up for this.
Stand up.
Stand up.
Stand up.
Well, I have to. Okay, so
We got to get around this
with you.
wire web you're in. It's crazy.
No, I'm all.
We can't really stand. You're out of the shot if you stand.
Stand up.
So no, I
It'll be
don't.
like Dexter's Lab or whatever.
So this is perfect. It goes. Oh God, this is. Whoever sent this, I have your name somewhere. Would John be able to theoretically use his jujitsu combat training to disarm an untrained gunman?
No.
Such as Devan, if you had him at gunpoint.
Oh.
And can the listeners get a demonstration? Matthew G. Now I'm going to get up and
Get up. Yeah, get out of the room.
My answer is no.
Well, try.
I'm going to try. Okay.
So say I come up to you like I have some sort of like I have osteoporosis.
Sit
or
in
I
my
have-
spot.
I come up to you like I have a muscle disease.
How would I do this?
And I go,
You have osteoporosis, and then I go.
Well, don't
I'll show you,
try
dude.
to do it real. Try to do it real.
so what? I hold a gun on John.
So John's like,
All right.
you're asking John for directions.
So say I go, John, how do I get to 7? And I go, you motherfucker!
I'm trying to do a takedown on my knee.
It's hard in the chair.
I would easily shoot you right in the head.
Right in the
You're
head.
dead. You're dead
I'd
meat.
kill John. I'd shoot him right in the head, and all
So he
all
couldn't do it. Let's change back. Sorry,
the-
Matthew.
all the scrambled eggs in his brain would fly out.
His liquid fast diet, unfortunately, it's 10 frappuccinos.
John's liquid fast involves a lot of caramel frappuccinos.
I've had 0.
John, there was literally a period of time when John was
Oh,
living.
God, he injured himself. Tell this on mic. You just injured yourself.
John, you injured yourself.
I tried.
What the hell?
I tried to do the fucking. Oh my God, it's all fucked. Oh, wait, hold on.
Did you actually hurt yourself?
No, I'll be okay.
So
Well, my
this
knee
is-
hit the leg on your.
By the way, real quick, I want to. You remember this period of time when John was living in San Diego? He was living with a. With
I was
a-
having
Mel Torme?
frappuccino.
He was living with a dying legend.
Yeah. Let's not. Yeah.
He was living with a
Public figure.
legendary public figure
Mel Torme.
who's dying. That's it. That's the last.
Rest in peace.
That's the last time he said.
Yeah.
Mel Torme.
And yeah, legendary figure. I won't say it. You say it.
Mel Torme. He's a legendary writer, and John was friends with him.
John was
There's
friends
nothing
with
to
him,
be ashamed
which
of.
is awesome. There's nothing to be ashamed of. It's really cool.
Yeah.
But John was living with the guy who was doing Uber, and John was trying to lose weight. and John would drive out from San Diego to L.A. to hang out with us here and there.
Yeah.
And I would talk to him.
I don't remember this at all.
And John would say, "Of course you don't." Cause
no, I remember the Frappuccino diet. I don't remember driving out.
You have AIDS brain. John would literally, your brain is being eaten alive by
syphilitic AIDS.
Gay sperm.
Yeah, gay sperm. Yeah.
And John would go, "Dude, I'm gonna fucking die right now. Like, all I had today was a fucking Frappuccino, dude."
I lost weight
every
on that
day. He was drinking one Frappuccino. Yeah. You'd milk it all day, right?
Yeah.
As you Ubered people, you drink one Frappuccino all fucking day.
Yeah, I was living off sugar water.
That was your diet.
It was like Weight Watchers, but
That
it's
was
weight gainers.
The only nutrients.
I lost weight on that diet.
The only nutrients you
hang
had.
on. This hen.
What do we got?
Oh, you're getting a call. Joey's about to get out of here, dude.
Fuck.
Joey's about to get some
pussy. All right.
What's up?
Tell you, she know we're fucking recording.
Potting. Get out of here. What are you doing?
He goes, I'm potting. What are you doing?
Are you ready to? Are we still meeting? Yeah, of course. All right, see you. Why did you call? What's up?
Jesus Christ, he answered the phone.
Sorry. Yeah, see you at it. Sorry, guys, I'm a pussy magnet. What the?
She's actually coming?
Yeah.
Wow. You're like, I guarantee you're fucking actually secretly disappointed that she's actually coming.
I kind of wanted to get hammered with you guys.
You didn't want to do this.
You have.
She's really hot, though.
What if John and I can go? We can go hang out like around you.
Oh, by the way, no, I'm kidding. I'm not going on a date. Jesus Christ, I was goofing.
You're worried about all the other women are gonna be like.
No, it's an old friend.
It's a real old friend. Oh, look at him putting up the fucking.
It's an old friend.
Well, sometimes there's room for multiple segments, and Joey's Pussy Corner. Oh yeah, it's Joey's Pussy Corner.
I have a good one for this.
Rarely do they show up, but when they do, Joey's forced to pretend to be a human. And what? He's forced to not drink for at least 3 more hours.
What the
Joey's Pussy Corner.
By the way, I have.
Oh yeah.
Sorry to cut your song off, but I actually have a funny Joey's Pussy Corner.
Okay,
thing.
Do it.
Pull it up.
Wait, can I read it?
Yeah.
Let me read it.
So I released that pussy announcement on Lemon Party, and this is one of the messages that I got.
Okay.
Wait. I mean,
should I read it as a hen?
No.
Oh, I'll read it
as
me. Let me read it. Come here.
I forgot one part of it, but yeah, read it. Just read it as you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not a hot woman, but I'd be willing to fuck.
Wait, start over.
Wait, hold on. Listen. No, it gets better, Devan. It gets better.
Start from the beginning.
Hold
Start
on.
from the beginning.
There you go.
Wait,
Listen,
Devan.
I look like Jack Palance.
Let
me go. Not a hot woman, but I'd be willing to fuck. I'm just a guy, and I'm not gay. I am not gay. But I figured you might want to fuck a guy, so I'd offer it to you.
Oh, hell yeah.
Once again, I'm not at all gay. I'm just being nice.
I just am trying to
What
be
a
nice.
fuck! We got the
Good
we got
job,
wig
dude.
splitters out there. We
Good
got
job.
fucking guys who are willing to give
Yeah.
us their asses.
Yeah, we
They're
got
not
the-
even gay.
These are ride or dies.
All right, these are ride or dies. These are who is that?
Hate Watchers, baby.
I can't remember his name.
These are some fucking real splitters.
Listen. Oh my god. There's real ones out there. You want your cat peeled? Fuck with Hate Watch.
Let's do one more John's Gun Corner, because actually I have 2 more. Do a little song for John's. Go back to John's Gun Corner.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes you got 2 friends. They're both gaining weight at a rapid rate.
I'm losing. I lost 5 pounds.
You can only hope they'll find it in
thinner than
themselves to stop.
Yeah, you look nice, Joey. He's
One of them's gaining weight
He's being an otter.
more than the other. And I won't let him know which one it is. It's John's Gun Corner. Oh, yeah. It's John's Gun Corner.
Welcome.
He wears white shirts that are covered in stains.
Yeah, dude, they're fucked.
The shirt is slowly turning black from the grime on his body. It's John's Gun Corner. Yeah!
All right. right, welcome to John's Gun Corner. Here's a question for John. Great.
Yeah.
John's Gun, which weapon of choice that is not a gun would you use to defend yourself from someone with a gun? You can't run away. Shooter must be dealt with. This guy's alias is John Can't Shoot for Shit.
His alias is John Can't Shoot for Shit.
Hey,
when he's asking me to use a non-gun, the fucking...
Yeah, he's asking you. Yeah, so do you want me to?
He's fantasizing. He's fantasizing killing me.
No, because he knows you can't shoot for shit.
I can't shoot for shit.
So what do you do without a gun?
A gun,
bitch boy.
I can't do the samurai sword.
John's
dude. I just
non-gun
fucking
corner.
go in there.
You're gonna take
like
a samurai sword?
Like an anime character, and I just split him in half.
Well, the guy has a gun, though.
He has a gun? Well, come to my house, motherfucker. Let's do this.
No, I'm saying in this scenario that he's giving you,
Okay,
it's you versus a guy with a gun.
A guy with a gun.
You need a non-gun weapon to fight him.
It's actually a grenade launcher, because it's not a gun. It's a grenade.
It's like a projectile.
Yeah. Suck me off.
Technically, what's a gun? Sorry, Yarmals. What's a gun?
I mean, I would just say anything that fires a bullet.
Okay. Yeah. So wait, how do you classify a bullet then?
Yeah, what's a bullet?
Good question. Because it's his size, right? Because like an artillery piece of artillery, like a howitzer, would be firing it. It's like
goes
a
by millimeter or something.
Yeah. I think it was small. Whatever.
Okay. What are you burping into the mic now?
Yeah, it's like
to,
really
I'm
professional,
sorry.
John.
Thanks for okay.
I had a lot of paranoia.
Last question. Do you want to do one more song, or should we just go?
He burps in the mic. He doesn't take the art of podcasting seriously. He's a big ogre that I do the show with. I've known him for over a decade, and he never changes. It's John's Gun Corner. Oh, yeah. Never changed once, folks. Never once thought to make some new decisions in life.
I've never changed, dude. I'm consistent.
That's John on John's Gun Corner.
That's a good thing.
Yeah. He'll always remain himself. Despite the horror it brings his own life.
That's beautiful.
He'll always remain himself.
A lot of people call it a lack of growth, but Johnny calls it persistency.
It's persistence, consistency.
Some people might say he's got an unwillingness to change. I don't, honey. I just say it's John's Gun Corner, baby. Yeah.
Give it to me.
Stunning last question.
Yeah.
What a segment.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Wowee.
And that song gets me every time.
I love it.
It's an amazing tune.
It's good.
I'm talking about you singing it.
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
I feel like I've gotten worse and worse by the week, but I'm going to keep trying.
No.
Well, it's a gig that
sorry,
requires
folks.
you to come up with new lyrics.
It's a new lyric on the fly every time.
Yeah.
It's like all I can do
That's
is,
great.
and I unfortunately I go towards fat jokes because it's low hanging fruit. But John's not even fat.
It's the easiest thing to
Devin
go
is
after.
so funny. Devin gets so self-conscious when he calls me fat.
I don't like doing it because you're my best friend. You're one of my best friends. I love you. to
Devin's
death.
always like,
I know it's a big
I
deal
don't
for
care.
fat. I know it's a big deal for fat fucks like you.
You're projecting.
Guys. Okay.
All right, let's
Last
go.
question. We'll wrap it up. Which gun? This is from a schizophrenic guy.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Which gun would be best to shoot and kill 6 Slovakian children before turning the barrel and blasting your own skull?
Don't answer that.
That's a silly question.
That's a silly, sick
What a
question.
dark
Hey,
question.
no, guys.
Children
This
are
is the corner.
Children are
We're
the
not
future.
doing that.
No, that's what the corner
Don't do
is.
that.
Oh.
No, Slovakians.
They're people too. They put their pants on every morning.
Why Slovakians? Like, are they in a fight?
Because he's
right
a
now?
schizophrenic. I don't know. Slovakian isn't even a thing. I think it's Czechoslovakian or
Regardless,
This guy's like, which gun would
It's
you
a
use to
hypothetical.
kill?
What a fucking fag.
What
I'm not
gun would you
doing this.
use to kill Luka Doncic?
Yeah.
I'm not signing off on this. I don't condone what this
I don't
guy's
condone
saying.
it, so I'm not answering.
No. You have to. It's a hypothetical.
It's a hypothetical.
Well, what does it mean?
What does it mean, dipshit?
You have there's 6
Okay,
Slovakian
there's 6
kids.
adults I have to...
No,
you know.
adults.
And they're
We're not
going to be
doing
running.
jokes.
Devin's like, you're missing
We're
the whole
on
point.
YouTube here. Stop. We're not gonna do that.
Okay, so there's 6 teddy bears out there, right? Inanimate objects.
Slovakian.
And they can run and they're small.
No, they're like, well, in this moment...
They
who
can
is this
scream.
guy?
He's a listener.
this
What is it? Oh yeah, Putin. Who is who's sending you questions.
Very good.
I mean, something.
He's one of your listeners. He's one of your biggest fans.
I know. It's a funny.
I asked him who he was, and he goes, I've been subscribing to Devan Costa for 10 plus years.
Well, I love that man. I love him. I'm just saying
He's a YouTube fan?
We can't.
He's a YouTube
He's
fan.
a fan of City Guys?
And he's kind of learned, he grew up on Devan, and so this kind of stuff is...
Somebody looks at you the way you look at Kobe.
I
and
appreciate that a lot.
You're pushing them away.
I'm not trying to push them away. I'm just trying to. I'm trying to avoid our channel being taken down.
All right,
mean,
so John, so teddy bears.
Teddy bears, 6 teddy bears out there, and chimpanzees. Okay, because I'm where the cross. You know,
Right.
they can move. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, this is also a fantasy of mine. The chimp farm.
Well, we've always talked here on Hate Watch. I don't know if you can go back to our archives. We had about a month straight where John and I were both obsessed with killing chimpanzees.
It would be sick if we had a farm of chimpanzees where we could
just blow them up with like rocket launchers.
Yeah, because it's not. I looked it up. I did the legality. It's illegal.
Actually legal.
It's illegal, but it's
it is.
It's illegal as fuck.
Kill a chimp.
I thought we could.
Yeah, but we can get away with it if we have like 150 acres, and then
Right.
You know what
How
I
are they
mean?
gonna know?
Like how are they gonna know?
We don't know. They
And
don't
it
know
would
we
be
have a
funny.
chimp.
It'd be funny if like
Because they walk all human.
No, because it's like the closest thing you could get to murder
It's a
without actually
mild
murdering.
human. Yeah, it's a mild human.
But like the funniest thing would be like tying a chimpanzee up to the end of a Toyota Yaris and like driving it like 60 miles an hour until it's just nothing left. Sending the video to PETA.
Driven by Twinkerus.
Twinkerus. He's hitting rocks and shit. Yeah, 6 teddy bears, a fucking AR-15. There we go.
Okay.
All right, that's your answer.
Is that it? Is that all the questions?
I don't like that, by the way. That's kind of crazy you answered that.
Yeah, that's kind of sick of you.
It's sick that I answered
Why'd you
it?
answer that,
Yeah.
you fucking piece of
You're
shit?
weird.
Sorry, fellas.
John's Good Corner got
Sorry,
weird.
fellas. Oh, it got dark.
I got a couple John's Gun Corner questions. Somebody
Yeah,
sent
what do
me
you want?
recently on Instagram. Let's see. Let's see. They're in requests. It's nonstop.
Here's what. Would you recommend buying body
Oh,
armor?
here we go. John.
Yeah.
Question for John's Gun
Yeah,
Corner.
yeah.
Well, there's another question for John's Gun Corner.
Gimme.
The big man's looking at me all sultry right now. He's staring at me from across the room. There's green in back of him. It's quite beautiful, actually. I love this man. He's got an obligatory snake tattoo on his arm.
Yeah.
He didn't want it. He makes bad decisions, folks. You're asking him questions on John's Gun Corner. Oh, yeah. His nipples show through his shirt. Oh,
Don't do
yeah.
that.
You can't even tell if it's a nipple or some type of Skittle.
Stop it.
Oh, yeah.
Don't
It's
paint on
John's
my
Gun Corner,
nipples,
baby.
dude. That's cold.
Hate Watch Podcast, yeah. Does a 22 bounce around in a head like they say in mafia movies?
Dude, I actually fucking watched
By the way,
a
who's
thing
that
on
from?
this. I don't think it does.
So
I don't think
Andrew
it does.
Gelwick.
I think it's an
Thank you,
urban
Andrew.
legend,
Thank you,
but
Andrew
I mean, I
Gelwick.
could be wrong. I
Does it bounce around?
I don't know. I don't think it does. I don't think it does 'cause I think it was proven wrong.
What does that mean?
It means 22 has enough power to penetrate your skull, but it doesn't have enough power to leave it.
To leave it so it just keeps
So it just
moving
bounces
around?
around. I
and
think-
then if it doesn't leave, unless it sticks in the other side of the skull, it might bounce.
I think that's
Yeah.
the reason.
But I
reason.
think
Jesus
This is a
Christ.
light
Joe
topic.
Pesci in Casino made it sound like it just bounces around forever.
It may.
He made it sound like it
fucking
turns into
Pong.
like Pong.
I don't
Yeah.
think it does, and I think the reason 22s are used by assassins or whatever, if they're used by hitmen, is because 22s are very easily silenced to the point where it just sounds like in movies when you hear a silenced weapon firing, that's how 22s sound in real life when they fire silenced. But like a 9mm that's silenced doesn't sound like that.
I've shot a silenced 45 before.
It sounds like a book hitting a table. It doesn't sound like a gunshot. That's the whole point.
Right, but so
Yeah.
if you watch John Wick, for example, they're shooting silenced 45s at each other.
Doesn't sound like that.
In like a crowded subway
Yeah.
station. And yeah, in real life, you shoot one of those, everyone's looking, and it's kind of fake.
The point of a silencer is to not silence the bullet as much as to make it not sound like a gunshot. So it could be easily mistaken for maybe somebody hitting a wood against
Construction
the wall or
work,
something
whatever.
like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I want to head to the Patreon,
Yeah,
but
let's
I'm
head
a
over
little
there.
worried Joey doesn't have time because he's got a
I had a
hot date.
No, I did not.
Joey doesn't have time. Why don't we do this tomorrow before the John Jones fight? You
well.
wanna do that?
I was thinking we could either. I don't care.
Oh, what time are you off tomorrow?
I got to go get my hair cut later at night. So it's either you do it with
You
John
don't
Joey.
have your hair.
I got it scheduled. I already paid for it. I already paid for the cut, dog.
What? Who the fuck pays
Well, I'm shaving
preemptively for haircuts?
This is all depression right here. This
You
has gotta get
sent you
fixed.
sent
This has
money
gotta get
before
fixed.
the haircut. I've
It's
never heard
a
of
blind
that.
barber. They got some lame ass thing.
He's a blind man. Well, that explains a
what Joey
lot about how you look. What?
No, I was like, oh yeah. If
No,
somebody's
it's the place
finding
is
a
called the
blind barber,
barber.
John, it's gonna be John.
My
But
buddy's a barber there, and I
So what
want to
time
go
could
there.
you do this tomorrow? 'Cause
I'm
Joey's
going
got a
directly
hot-
from work
I have
to
45
the barber
minutes.
shop.
I have
Alright.
45
You can
minutes.
clock out in the middle of the pod, and
Yeah,
then
we can do
All right,
45
we'll finish
minutes.
up. All right, we're gonna head to the
We'll do-
Patreon,
yeah.
folks. God bless you.
Yeah.
God bless you all here.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm meeting my friend Andrew, not a woman.
That's right.
Yeah, he's meeting Andrew.
Joey's meeting up with Andrew.
Yeah,
folks.
Andrew's got some big tits.
And Andrew's got some huge knockers. Andrew's got a nice ass.
Yeah.
And Andrew will bring nothing to the table in terms of conversation.
This is insane.
And Joey's about to meet Andrew. We hope you've enjoyed the show. This is the Hey Watch podcast here. Hey Watch with Devan Costa. Hey Watch with John Batman on Instagram. Hey Watch with Joey R. LaFleur on Instagram. We love you. We hope you love us. If you don't, we don't really care. Just stop listening or commenting or whatever. We don't. That's about it.
We recorded a really good episode of Gutter Oil. It's going to be coming
Yeah,
out
nobody
next
cares
week.
about gutter oil.
Gutter
John.
Oil rocks.
Don't
Good
listen,
night. Fuck
folks.
you.
Don't listen to
Fuck
John's
you.
podcast.
Listen to Gutter Oil.
God bless
Fuck
you.
you.
Don't
Sucks.
listen to John's
Listen to
podcast.
Gutter Oil.
It's
It
great.
sucks.
It sucks. He's
Great.
wasting our time.
It's really
God
good.
bless you. Good night.